Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I kind of want to talk about some of these other Hulks. This is the first Hulk I think I've ever owned. This is the Mego Incredible Hulk. I really like this Hulk. I remember getting this for my birthday, and I got it with the Iron Man figure, and I was pretty excited. And I really liked it. I mean, you can tell the fading on it's not too bad. The upper arm and the face have the same type of a greenish, but the rest of it's a little bit darker. And you know, these Mego figures were actually pretty good. They're similar to the way the G.I. Joe is built. There's like some sort of a string inside, you know, that holds like the legs on. They don't bend it. There's no articulation at the waist, so he doesn't go back and forth, but the legs go around, arms go around, and he's got the bend at the joint, right? I really do like this figure. This is one of the only Mego figures that I still have in my collection. So I was really excited for the Red Hulk. Comic-Con came out with an exclusive 80 Years Hulk, and it came in a box like this. And you can see there's a number here. This is the 794, and that one is 795. And the artwork on the two boxes is a little bit different. The Comic-Con exclusive was this green Hulk. And I liked it. I did. I thought it was pretty good. I like the way it came on the card and everything like that. And it looks pretty nice, right? It's got the good, nice artwork on it. And then there were some rumblings online about a gray Hulk, and there was a lot of talk about how it was going to be international only, right? But ultimately, they did release it here, and I picked it up, I think, from Entertainment Earth. He's got this ripped shirt on him, which was similar to, I guess there was a set with the Hulk and the Hulkbuster Iron Man, and that might actually be the mold for these figures. I'm not 100% sure. If somebody out there knows, please let me know in the comments. But anyways, little history. Originally, the Hulk was supposed to be gray. He was only going to turn into the Hulk at night. And in the day, he would turn back into Bruce Banner. But what happened was there was some printing issues, from what I understand, where they couldn't maintain that gray color for printing. So they went with green, and then he became the Green Incredible Hulk. I do have this Hulk that I've had for a while, right? You lift up his arms, and he has like a smashing. So here's my Hulks together. Of course, you could see the smashing Hulk is much bigger. He doesn't even fit into the frame. So this is the Mego Hulk. As you know, this guy was, compared to the other Mego figures, if you had collected any of the Megos, he wasn't much taller than anybody. So scale-wise for Mego, he was kind of out of it. He was kind of a shorty. If I put him with the Marvel Legends Black Widow, that's a pretty good size difference there. But of course, that's not the right size difference. So this is more of a better scale for this Hulk. Now, granted, if I would have had this Hulk in there, that would have been one fierce Hulk being that big if he was really that big in the movie. But I think this is about right if you look at that scene in the movie where she's running from the Hulk in the first Avengers. I think this is about right. So this is the Black Widow, of course, from the Black Widow movie, and these are the Hulks. So we'll start with the gray Hulk, which I do like here. Get a close-up shot of his face. The sculpt on there looks really good. The gray tone on his skin and the darker definition here really brings out the definition. Now, this Hulk has the turn at the waist, right? He's got this slight bend where you can get his 8-pack. He's got his back muscles there. It looks pretty good. And he's got these little indents that allow him to reach his arms way back like he's stretching. Oh, he's gonna stretch. He's gotta like wake up. He's stretching. Okay, so if anybody else had to stretch just then, that was a good opportunity. He didn't come with anything except for this fake metal pipe, which I took this one out. He's got the full articulation. He rotates here. He's got the elbow joint. His hands turn. His head turns. He can look up and down, nod, because he's not talking. And then he's got this extra joint here, which makes his arms roll back and roll forward. He's got the pretty good splits there. He's got the upper leg movement, the knee, the double knee joint, and he's got forward and back on the foot. Now he doesn't really have a little bit, but not a whole lot of side to side, but he does have that there. So this guy's posable, right, for the Hulk. If I go to this Marvel Legends, or this 80th anniversary Green Hulk, I'm gonna say he's got all the same articulation. His head does move up and down. I wouldn't say it moves any more than the Gray Hulk. I think it's because his mouth is open, so that's why he doesn't turn his head down, but he's also got these shoulder blade articulations. He's got the waist. He's got all the same articulations that the other Hulk has, and the same one hand open, one hand fist. So the Red Hulk, who, of course, can do the up and down about as good as the Green Hulk, has the same articulation in the back with this joint here, which is kind of cool. And he's got the same waist, the same upper leg, the same double knee joint, right? And he came out of the box with this opposite hand. I guess they can hold hands. Here you go, let me hold your hands. But his hand is a little bit different, right? Because it's sort of open-handed. And his is closed-handed. Now his was designed this way so he's squeezing this metal pipe. I mean, obviously, that was like one of the display pieces for him to have the pipe. He's got the open fist, probably so you can fit something else in there like Black Widow's head, right? Or something like that. But the cool thing about this Red Hulk, which was the Marvel Legends, ta-da! You got extra hands. So if you want him to be smashing Hulk, you just pop off this hand really quick and pop on the other fist. And now you got a two-fisted pugilist. I'm a pugilist. But anyways, three Hulks very similar. They do have some different features, right? They do have very different face sculpts. This guy right here is kind of interesting because that's his like hairline, but because of the position of it, I almost thought that was like a seam in the mold, but it's not. It looks good. So if you compare these three, right? Like if I look at them like this, and I say, oh, okay, let me see. He's got all the same ripples, right? The same everything here. The same vein in the arm. If you look at the Red Hulk, he's got that same vein. He's got the same vein. So basically, if you look real close, they look like they're from the same mold. The paint's obviously different. The head sculpts are obviously different. They did add different accessories. I mean, he got a, he got a crush pipe. He got a crushed pipe and a ripped shirt, right? And the Red Hulk got a couple extra hands. Those are the three Hulks. Just pick your favorite color, your favorite face sculpt, and that's the one you should get. I do like the Red Hulk. If you see it at Target, I highly recommend you pick it up. It's an exclusive there. This Gray Hulk I got from Entertainment Earth. The Green Hulk was a Comic-Con exclusive. I use that word lightly because you were actually able to get it on Hasbro Pulse after Comic-Con. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe. Leave me a comment in the comments box if you know something about these Hulks that I don't know. And remember, if you have the Mego Incredible Hulk, That's awesome too. Thanks for checking out my video.